action.
And welcome back to the Charlie Foxtrot Show.
Whatever they give us.
How y'all doing this morning?
Yeah, he's got to make
all the way
it.
down.
He said he wants to monitor Lawson when he's playing games.
We're getting ready to do
making sure he has that count
graph
on his phone
test.
and have that count linked up to his place.
They pulled up in town decided they want a graph test on this thing.
Yeah.
Best thing, it should.
Just a regular old 2-hour pressure gauge wasn't
It gives you a full
adequate
graph of
enough.
what he says
Sufficient.
and everything
Sufficient.
forecast.
We're gonna put the 150 kg pressure on it.
That's what they want.
Take a picture of one of
They
those.
want 150 pounds for 8 hours.
Barcode.
Really?
150 kg for 8
Then
hours.
we get a brand new fire hydrant that we had to take apart and
Yeah.
work on.
Brand new.
You gotta have an account for us. I don't think he ever had a Sony account.
Y'all guys tell 150 kg in the neighborhood what's going on with this brand new fire hydrant.
We do have 1%.
Well, this fire hydrant right here is a 2-barrel carburetor. We had to put a 4-barrel on
Well,
it.
y'all
So
don't.
we do
You
have
know.
1%.
It wasn't carbureting, so we had to take the R out of the carburation, and now it's just a
1% of you
now it's just a carburetor.
Well, what about y'all don't like y'all don't like direct injection?
No, we don't like that.
Y'all like carburation?
Yeah, we won't. I think we need to spit it sometime.
Oh. Ow!
Did you do that, Cody?
What?
Everybody, I want y'all to meet Clumsy.
One of them yours.
Clumsy, smile for the camera. Smile.
2 of them yours.
You ever watched The Big Bang Theory?
Are you talking about
I don't know
Little
nothing about old
Sheldon,
Big
or
Bang.
You talking about Big Sheldon?
No, I'm talking about The Big Bang Theory.
I ain't
talking
know.
about
Whenever
Big
Sheldon
Sheldon.
Cooper tries to smile, that's what you just look like.
Don't keep hearing me, the Sheldon. I'm not that genius. That dude's a super freak of a genius.
Super freak, super freak.
I bet you he could build a drone out of cardboard.
Bone, tell the folks what we're gonna be doing tonight, God willing.
We're going to go to church.
You coming with us?
I'm gonna try.
What I'm talking about? Good deal.
1, 2, 3, action.
Where did you put the trash at, Mackie?
And a trash can.
You see that?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a talk with Cody, and we've had an understanding that when we're rolling with this camera right here, we ain't gonna be speaking none of that forky tongue foul languages. All right, Bone, give everybody an update if you don't mind.
Well, that hydrant right there has a malfunction.
Malfunction junction.
Yeah, and we got a new one behind you.
Yeah, we're gonna try this one.
And we already had the line pumped up and checked it with a pressure gauge, but the requirements down here, they want a graph. So we was gonna flush the line so Boss Man could get some samples and run them up to Prattville. But in the process of trying to flush the line, we found out we had a malfunction. So that's where we are right now.
Okay.
I think you could have done it any better, Bo.
That's right, man.
Thank you, Bone.
Using a whole nother kit.
You see how that pipe is
Yeah.
squeezed?
Yeah,
That's where them mega lugs.
yeah, I figured there'd be somebody wanting to know why you cut that off. If I don't know if the camera can display it. 'Cause
Well, that camera catches a lot more than what you think.
yeah, but old 150 kg said that
Especially my booty cracks, so they get them good too.
old 150 kg said that this camera was. What did he say about our camera, Bone?
He said the only way this video could get any better if you tied that camera to a cat and have it go the opposite direction.
Dragging our GoPro.
And look, I done told these folks before, I said, look at what we do. We're pipe fitters and dirt men. We're not technological guys. So we do the best we can.
They're trying to move the dirt out the way so I can.
Where's the rubber at? Let's bring that closer, but I got my hands on it. I reckon we should have got some more things sacred. While we was at the armory.
All right. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just go
Right.
I'm ready.
We'll take another intermission and I'll run down there and get it. 3 bags of Sack
Yeah, you
Creek.
can give it right hand, Mike.
All right.
I'll just set it right
Look
here.
at that big hand.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that big man.
50, baby.
Big sexy man.
We make big guys look good, man.
Except for that one right there.
Oh yeah, ain't no hell. Yeah.
Cody's our mascot.
Ain't nobody mascot.
You my mascot. Where's that box wrench at? What I do with it?
You gonna be the
Look
excavator
around,
today?
look around right here for that box wrench. Look for a box wrench. Big one.
I don't know if I left it in the dang mud.
Right there.
Is it muddy?
It's on the other
Yeah,
side
it's
of the
muddy.
tile.
All right.
You gonna be the excavator today?
Cameron, he is a machine.
You don't want no grease on that, do you?
No, I do not. Whenever you ready. Do we need to do something different?
No, hold that.
Valve closed.
Should be that. Uh-huh.
My first thing we need to make sure of is that joint back yonder ain't gonna leak or push out.
Gonna move it on phone blade.
Yeah, call him when he gets up there.
Let me hand you that before I take it with me.
Yeah.
I've noticed that now, if it's on the microwave, there's a possibility to come back. But if it ever makes it to that top of that dryer,
It's gone.
All right, round 2.
got $7,000 worth.
Tell the people what happened. Y'all tell the people what happened.
All this was fine.
What?
What we found and everything.
This hydrant wasn't no good. The one we took off, that was defective.
And then you just
Bad.
cost us a whole flipping day right here.
And then I busted the bag of Sack Creek.
Yeah, because I'm just, it's the top bag though, ain't it? There's 2 more up under it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you got 2 up under it. Matter of fact, that one up under that top one is the one holding it. It's right up next to it.
Mama said it'd be days like this.
She didn't say they were gonna be so close together.
And, she didn't say they'd be consecutive 365.
All right, check it out.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Nathan here holding up this side.
Yes, sir, I got some. I'll put some right there on the ground.
Now we starting to put this 6-inch water main in on the side of the highway.
Yep, right there. Straight down.
Cam, behind you.
Yeah, straight down right there on that side of the toolbox.
And there's Bone doing what he does. That's Cody's daddy. And that skid steer.
Best pipe layer, pipe cam.
Me? Yeah.
The one in the hole.
No, you're a pretty good second best.
I was talking about this paper.
Oh.
We don't use shovels around here to level up the ground.
Do what?
We don't use shovels around here to level up the ground.
Well, use your foot. Well, you know, I was told that if the operator's good enough, you ain't got to level out the ground. He'll do it for you.
Hey kid, you can pull on that truck a little bit. What kind of crap you talking, Blake?
You'll see it when you edit videos.
Oh Lord, what did it say, Cameron?
We're talking about you, not to you.
All good stuff.
What do you need a hammer for?
Sledgehammer.
What do we need a sledgehammer for? We're gonna use the excavator.
Well, we got to drive.
We ain't got no dirt on it yet.
I thought Bone said we're gonna use the excavator.
What's that?
Yeah, is that what you said, Bone? What? You said we're gonna use the excavator to build it up, right?
Okay. Go.
We don't need no sledgehammer.
I believe Cam could shove it in there. You're real close to finding out, though. Look at them cars. Don't even care. All right, folks, we got to run 6-inch water line. Starting right there where that pipe is. All the way down there. Now, you probably can't see that pile of blue pipe sitting down yonder, but you can. That's where we're going to. It's only about 200 yards, roughly. The hole ain't deep enough yet anyway. It's yeller. And here's what Kebo doing. In case y'all wondering why he's putting duct tape on the pipe to hold that wire down. When the water company comes out here to find this vein, instead of having to dig it up to figure out where it's at, they can just clip their machine onto the wire, and it tells them exactly where the wire is. Where the pipe is. No, it tells them where the wire is. And if the wire is 5 feet that way, it's going to tell them the pipe is 5 feet that way. That's why it's important that the wire is on top of your pipe. Your locating guys will thank you later. Explaining to the people why we put the wire on top of the pipe and not beside it, way over there on the other side of the ditch. Do you know why we put the wire on top of the pipe?
We can find it later.
Because when they hook that machine to it,
They can track.
they'll track where the wire is.
Yeah.
If that wire's 2 or 3 feet over that way beside the pipe, it's gonna read that the pipe's over there. And guess what they gonna do? They gonna dig down, thinking the pipe's here.
Yeah, gas.
They gonna hit the water main thinking it's over here. That's why you tape. Well, Cameron started doing it, and I'm glad he does it. He tapes the wire to the pipe. The old Kevin, you know. Cody, there's 2 types of people in this world. You got fart smellers and smart fellers. You're probably a fart smeller.
Oh, wow. Look, there's Jim.
Just like Cam, you know, he's a fart smeller.
It's him.
You get the smart fellers, fart smellers, window lickers.
He is now. Do it, Cody. Do it. Oh, he couldn't do it. Now we're back doing what we do, laying pipe. Well, Kevin, tell us how you feel now that you're back at work.
I feel good.
So how was your vacation?
Well, it was alright. It was kind of boring. But I got to read. Boy, I read a lot of the Bible. Got to read a lot.
Kevin just reread what he already knows.
There's a lot I don't know. A lot I don't know. See what I read? I read the book of Amos. Read the book of went back through some of Genesis.
Ooh, you went Old Testament.
Went back through Matthew, read Matthew. Went over Luke, went over John, Ephesians. Went over a lot of them, man. Now I'm in Judges.
Are you?
Reading about Gideon.
Gideon?
You ever read about Gideon?
Uh-uh.
Pretty cool. Gideon was, the Bible says Gideon was the lowest man on the totem pole in his family. He was a farmer is all he was. He was a wheat farmer. It says one day he was out there threshing wheat. They had harvested the wheat, and in that time they had to do what they call thresh wheat. They had what they call a threshing floor. You would lay the wheat out. It would be like in an open field, like somewhere like say a football field.
Yeah.
You had to be somewhere where the wind could get to it. And they would take the wheat and they would beat it, and it would separate the chaff from the wheat. The chaff was bad stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't no good, you can't eat it. Then they'd have a thing called a winnowing fork, or a winnowing fan, and take it and throw the wheat up, and the wind would blow all the chaff away from the good stuff, and the wheat would stay right where it was at. Well, it says that Gideon was out one day. It says he was threshing wheat. It says that he was threshing wheat in a wine press. You don't thresh wheat in a wine press. A wine press is a pit like this.
Yeah.
You dig down. You put the grapes will be up here.
You squish them down.
That's right. You mash them. That's right. You squish them
Yeah,
down.
squish the juice out of them.
That's right. And it runs down into them pits. That's a wine press. So it says that he was threshing wheat by a wine press. You don't do that. And then the Bible says that he was doing it because he was hiding the wheat from the enemies of Israel, Judah. It says that he was afraid that they was going to come and take everything he had. It said the angel of the Lord appeared to him while he was doing all that. All right, good morning, folks. Show you a little bit of what we got done the past few days. We got this 6-inch tap done, and got it hot.
I think we laid about 20 past 2 days. We done laid about 800 feet of water line in the big city of Brantley. Take y'all down the road right quick. Getting a little busy down here this morning. We still got the open cut across this road right here. On the shoulder of this road. Sticking up right there, that's the end of the line, but we still got to come across right here and bore up under here and tie into where we made that other tap in a previous video. Oh Lord, hit that manhole this morning. That'd be a bad way to start off a Friday. Might can get a little bit better of a view this way. But from where that red pipe is right there, sticking up out of the ground, we're gonna come across the top of that storm drain, run over there to where that blue flag is, and then tie that line back in, and then kill the old line. A lot of work down here in this little old town. A lot of aggravation too, but check back with you guys here in a little bit. I done spoke with the people this morning about what we've been trying to do. But we finna retest.
I know.
The only thing I showed y'all this here graph machine.
You gotta tell them why we're retesting.
It was Kevin's fault.
What had happened was,
Kevin,
you
gotta get a close up.
Kevin, you tell them why we retesting this morning.
Alright, so these graph machines have hours on them you can do. You can do an hour, you can do 96 minutes, you can do I think 120's on there, and then you got 12-hour tests, then you go all the way to 32 days. You can test up to over a month. And I thought I had.
What had happened was,
What had happened was.
He thought.
Hey, we all make boo-boos. Even the 150 kg.
Michael, right now you look like you weigh about 150 kg. No.
All right, all jokes aside, let's get back to the task at hand. Y'all see this thing? This is a graph. This is what Kevin was telling you about. It's got the hours, and in between there, it's got the pressures. So what this thing does is, like Kevin told you, when you set it for a 12-hour test, that needle, so we're gonna go to 150. We're gonna go to 150 kg right here. So in theory, that this needle should stay on a 12-hour pattern close to that 150 PSI line without much deviation, which you're gonna have some deflection in your line because of air and settling. But this little old street right here has been a learning curve.
Yesterday.
So when we get the line flushed, and we're gonna pump it back up and see what happens.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got a real good thing.
Just keep it in the idle here, kid.
Start to prime up quick. Yeah. Oh man. Are we gonna get up to 150 kg?
That's what we're aiming for.
There it is. UK style.
I got it bleed a little bit as you're pumping because it is close to air.
Take some air out of
You can come up just a little bit above idle if you want to.
There the old voodoo line is.
No, well, I ain't got the valve on it. We pressurize, then we'll do it. What camera? What y'all do? 150. And there it is. About 130 right now.
Let's see where I'm at, kid. I'm on about 10 more. Alright, let me see where I'm at. Like 156 right there.
Do a little narrating, Bone.
Hmm.
I said do a little narrating.
Oh,
Watch.
you want to go with 8? It's 8:55.
All what we're fixing to do is set
You
this,
want to go with 9 o'clock?
set this graph. Go open that valve, that little small valve right there, Ken.
Right here.
Yeah, a little 44-inch valve. Just ease it on.
See if it take pressure away from you.
It's actually a little bit above 150.
Alright, yeah, it's like 154 probably.
It didn't make much of a dang line, man.
Yeah, that's 155. I just had to get down there. It's in play.
Yeah, Pen just is above 150, so that's. Don't rock the boat, baby.
Alright.
So we set for how long, Bone?
8 hours.
8 hours.
All right, we're gonna go lay some pipe. Me and old 150 and a half over there.
You're gonna have to slow down.
Me?
Yes.
You got to speed up.
I'm gonna speed up. Every sign I read, it tells me what limit, I go to that limit.
You better go. You better keep up with the flow of traffic. There should be some on the back of that flatbed.
You gonna grab some duct tape, Luke?
Mr. Nathan's going to get some. Got that good knot he just put in there. That makes sure you get a good connection on that tracer wire.
We're going all the way up there, or?
I have no idea. I'll just come back with a bunch of dang DI.
Right there where the flag's on, and then they'll have to bore across the road.
With those flags, or okay.
What flag?
And we got a board?
Right there, where that pink flag up there, that's where we're going.
So we're going all the way up and then going 90 across.
Then we'll have to cut this sidewalk out once we get a building. Good?
Yeah, I like it.
Then
All right.
we're gonna have to have a regular gas to put that DI, ain't we? Yep.
Yeah, it's in the truck.
It's in your truck?
Yeah.
We'll go get that rubber out of your shoe.
All right. You got the DI pipe down here?
Yeah, short feed, engine bones will have to come back.
Okay. Yep. In case y'all are wondering, yes, those bolts are supposed to break off.
Let me show you guys what I did at the end of the day. I just put a little more work on this. I didn't mean to because I didn't know it was there. But it was Blake's fault because he wasn't up here watching for me. Camera. Move your boo honey for a second. Y'all see what camera's doing? We finna make a makeshift collar over the storm pipe because yours truly ripped a hole in it. We're trying to get done. But we made it across the creek, thank God. And now we're just trying to tidy up and get things backfilled. Y'all tell everybody bye, because this is gonna be a wrap for this video. Videos.
Bye, guys.
Show them how we do this. Blake, show them how we do this first. Oh, I thought you were gonna put your hole in the middle of it.
Oh, I can do that.
All right, this is how we mix Sack Creek. When you don't have a mixer, put it on a sheet of plywood, make you a little hole, make you a little divot.
Fixing the divot.
Get you some water. Put you a little water right there.
There you go, Cody. Y'all can play around with your mixing. Look, if I don't see y'all no more by the time this is over with,
Hey, where you going?
I love you.
He's gone. He's done. You gotta go clear 7,000 acres and lose.
Watch out for naders, the last time I did that, one came through.
I guess we're done for the day after we get done here.
We're done now. We're never coming back here.
Oh, we're done?
Hey. Let's try that block find a good home. Alright. Y'all remember the graph test we set up? Let me get to where I can show you. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that red line that goes all the way around on that 150 kg, that means we're good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here for the week. I don't even know what's all on this SD card. There's several days worth of things on here that might just get all kind of mashed together, but I'm gonna do my best, try to make y'all a good video. I hope you enjoy it. I appreciate y'all coming along on the ride for us. If you haven't subscribed, just consider it. It's free and it helps the channel. Hit the old like button. And y'all stay humble and don't stumble, and may the good Lord take a liking to you. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.